Told you today, the subject we're going to talk about is going to change your life, not only for the better, but it's going to set you in motion to obtain your goals and to live a life that you can look back on with no regrets. What is that characteristic that can help you evolve into such a strong person, you might ask? Well, I'll start out with a quote by British Prime Minister Winston Churchill. Never ever give in anything great or small. Never yield to the overwhelming force of your enemy. And that being said, in order for us to move forward and never look back and to achieve our goals, we have to have one characteristic that Winston Churchill spoke of subliminally in that quote, and that is perseverance. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Stephen Hansen. It's my pleasure to be here with you today to speak on this topic of perseverance. Now, many of us ask, what is perseverance? Perseverance is simply what Winston Churchill said, never ever giving in anything great or small. In other words, having the guts to go out there, give it your best, put it all on the line, and not be afraid of failure or success. Because the key to life is to succeed, sometimes through failure. A perfect example of this would be Thomas Edison. Thomas Edison was told by his teachers, "You're stupid, you're unteachable, you're going to go nowhere in life." Sure enough, he wandered through life at the age of 21, still working odd jobs and being fired from various places. But ultimately, he never abandoned his true passion, which was inventing things. Thomas Edison would go on to persevere and not only invent the light bulb and a cement crushing machine that would revolutionize the construction industry, but he would be the owner of over 1,093 patents. So much for being unteachable and stupid, because he became the greatest inventor of all time. And without his inventions or perseverance, we'd be living in the dark, and we'd be living without all the wonderful construction miracles that we have in our society today. Another example of perseverance through failure and then later on achieving success is J.K. Rowling of the Harry Potter series. J.K. Rowling was going through a nasty divorce when she was writing her books. She used those books as an outlet to channel her emotions. And guess what? During that same time, she lost her mother of multiple sclerosis. That is tragic. How many of us would give up and throw in the towel after that? It would be tempting, but she didn't give up. She may have been poor, she may have lost her mother, she may have been denied by 12 publishing agencies, but guess what? She persevered. Her brand name became a $15 billion brand name. She's the second richest woman next to Oprah. So I ask you now, is it worth it to persevere? In the cases of Thomas Edison, in the cases of J.K. Rowling, I would arguably say yes. And it behooves you to start today, not tomorrow, not the day after, because guess what? The time to change is now. If you want anything in life that's worth obtaining, you have to get off your butt and work for it. So my challenge to you is to get up, get out, start moving, set goals, stop whining, and don't be afraid of showing people what you can do. Achieve those goals. Persevere. Never looking back, never being afraid. And if you set those goals and go forward knowing that you can do anything if you set your mind to it, despite the setbacks you may encounter, you can be the next Thomas Edison or J.K. Rowling. Thank you for listening. I appreciate our time we had together. I hope to see you all again.